wrote this about explaining what this mythical mountain might be. And I'm going to go over it and then do the defining principles as well, about the principles that we operate with, that we set ourselves a standard to hold ourselves to account, to get the most out of ourselves and to help pass on that to others. The other thing is that I'm doing a new challenge, which is a 7-day challenge, and I'll tell you more about that in the end. So let's take a look at what ascending mountain mindset is. So mountain mindset is the testing ground in your mind, the imaginary mountain that you must battle to ascend to be able to realise your goals and dreams. Picture the scene. There is a huge mountain and it has many routes up to the top of the summit. You don't know which one to take, so you ask a local guide who has ascended the mountain many times. You say, what's the best route up, and why did so many people take on the challenge? The guide says, the summit is the only peak high enough to allow you to see a line of sight to your goals and dreams. Without climbing to the top, it's impossible to plot your route to your dreams. The reason people come and take this challenge is that they have heard about those who have climbed to the top and achieved all of their goals and dreams. So you ask, why is there so many different routes? The guide says, everyone who comes here has different strengths and weaknesses, and Mountain Mindset gives the climber a choice of the route to the top. The route that you choose will play to your strengths, but also expose your weaknesses. And in climbing it, you will be faced with many choices along the way. For instance, to quit and go back down and forget your dreams, or to lean into the weakness and grind past it and develop your weakness into a strength. At each level in Mountain Mindset, you face the challenge, and it's challenge after challenge, as the mountain knows how to prepare you in just the right way. As the journey forges you as you reach the summit, and it becomes clear why. So you ask, why? The guide says, once at the top of the summit, you can see a perfect view in all directions, a full 360 degrees, and it's every possible combination of every goal and dream that you can think of. From the summit, you can see how you can plot a clear route to any goal and dream that you have. The hard route on the way up will test your limits and push you past what you thought was possible for you. Climbing Mountain Mindset will prepare you for the top so that you can shed your weaknesses and develop the self-confidence, self-worth and self-belief. Without taking the hard path to the top, you would not be able to see your goals and dreams in the distance. Making the choices along the way and leaning into your weaknesses and enduring each challenge will give you the experience and the wisdom to take the route to your goals and dreams that you never thought was possible. So you ask, is this for everyone, or is it just the gifted? The guide says, yes, everyone is capable, but not everyone is ready to defeat their weaknesses. There are lots of people who do give up. So you ask, why? Why do people give up if they know that their dreams can be seen at the top? The guide says, they listen to their inner voice, the inner bitch, and that talks them out of pushing on and convinces them it's too hard or too difficult. They give in to the weakness, and it's unfortunate because they're so close to breaking down their weaknesses, but they quit. They fall short and give up just before they're about to make it. They come down to the bottom, defeated, dejected, and with only excuses as comfort that it was too hard, and that's something that eats away at them. So you ask, what is it? On the mountain, they actually see people that are less talented, less able, and have less potential than them, and they reach the top. They leave confused about how that happened, how it was possible, and that question haunts them as it exposes their excuses and justifications of why they couldn't make the top as just lies. They knew they could make the top, but they just quit. Do they ever try again, you ask? The guide says yes, some come back quickly and others a little later down the line. They come back because they have to prove to themselves that what they feel inside is real. So you ask, what is it that they feel? The guide says they feel that they have more, more potential to tap into, more to give. They have this nagging feeling that if they don't do it now, it might be their only shot. Some do it to prove to themselves. Some do it to prove to a significant other. Some do it for their parents. Some even do it for their kids. They need to know if it's true. You ask, if what's true? The guide says, if it's true that they have it, is it true that they can reach their goals and dreams? They need to find out. So you ask, will they make it the next time? The guide says, only those who are prepared to make the trade. So you ask, what's the trade? The guide says, will they give up all their excuses, justifications and reasons why not for a shot at seeing their maximum potential? Are they ready to trade it all in and put it all in the line? You say, how many make it? The guide says, more than you would think. You say, how many? The guide says, let me show you the board. The guide takes you to the board of the summit of Mount Mindset climbers. The board is filled with names, some that you know, some that you don't. But all the names are there of those who made the choice, those who took the trade and went on to their full potential. You ask, so what changed in them? The guide said, some come when they have told it's been their final chance. Maybe they've been told that they'll die soon. Some throw themselves at the mountain with reckless abandon, an all-out shot at the summit. Maybe they had a shock in their life where someone had died who they were close to, and they promised that one day they would do great. They feel that honouring their dead loved one and giving it their all. Maybe it's love that drives them past their breaking point and their potential takes over. Some are doing it for their partner, kids or parents. Some even do it because they're just so lost they climb to find purpose and end up they find themselves. That's what the beauty of Mount Mindset. It takes you to the deepest, darkest parts of you and shows you that the brightest, strongest parts of you are there and that you can do it if you push all the way. It is the ultimate internal proving ground for yourself. And that is the story of Mount Mindset.